my friends, with you it's Andrea Purvu, and today I welcome you guys back to a new episode of the Prima podcast. For today's episode, I'm going to shoot another aftermatch review, and this is a really sad episode to shoot right now because yesterday my national team, Romania, got out of the European tournaments in a round of 16 playing against Netherlands. And yeah, it wasn't the best day, definitely, but I have a little bad news besides this one. I have another bad news. The fact that yesterday, basically because I was wanting to be present and focused on the match, I did not really take my papers and my pen, and I didn't really write anything down for this episode. So basically this episode is I'm not going to summarize the matches that took place yesterday. I am going to make more of a commentary of it. So yeah, I don't know, this might be a cooler format to watch, or it simply might be worse, I don't know. Anyways, the thing is that, yeah, yesterday was not the best day for me and probably for Romanian people in general, but yeah. So let's dive into yesterday's matches. I'm going to start with Romania versus Netherlands because that was the first match that happened and that took place yesterday at the European tournaments. And honestly, I was like so mad on the Netherlands squad. I mean, before the match they were saying how our team is mediocre and aggressive, and how they're going to beat us 3-0. Anyways, they said that they're gonna beat us 3-0, and it's time for Romania to get out of this competition. That's what they said. And as well, the journalists from Netherlands did not have the nicest words, did not write the nicest words about us. And yeah, I was pretty mad. I did not really understand, like, why are these people so mean? Cause like, yeah, anyways. You know, one thing about this video, I'm trying so hard not to curse. Like, I literally even called my mom and I was like, can I curse in this video? Because, you know how I feel about this match. And she was like, no. It's okay, I'm trying my best right now. Anyways, yeah, and yesterday's match was quite interesting. Let me tell you something. So in the first half, I think everyone can agree on the fact that we dominated the game. Even though, yes, Netherlands did score in the first half, but honestly it was absolutely out of luck. The way, I think that's Dumfries scored. I'm not wait a second. Okay. I need to look right now. I remember that Dumfries scored in the first... Oh, no. Gakpo scored in the first half because Gakpo scored 2 goals. Excuse me. So Gakpo scored the first goal, but he absolutely did it out of luck. He somehow managed to get the ball somehow he managed to shoot on target, even though like it was so much chaos. Maybe that was a good execution, but I'm just going to blame it on luck. So he managed somehow in all of that chaos to shoot on target, and the ball was here. So this is the ball, right? This is the bar, and these are our goalkeeper's hands. I mean, the ball entered literally in that littlest spot ever. And yeah, I mean, I think that he was a bit lucky there, because besides that, I mean, mostly in the first half, we were in their half. I mean, the match has been played in Netherlands half. They did not stand a chance against us. And then they were trying so hard to score again, and literally they were not able. And oh my god, it was so satisfying to see them, how they were dying out of anger. And I don't remember exactly who. I think that Xavi Simons, or I don't remember exactly who, but there was this guy that at some point he literally like went like this on our goalpost bar, but he didn't actually hit his head, he just went like that. And anyways, I mean, in the first half, no matter what you guys want to say, we dominated the game. And in the first half, many things happened, like the fact that Yannis Hadji, our player, got his head broken. I mean, literally, let me explain. So literally, they were trying to jump to reach the ball, and when they were landing back on the pitch, this player, by mistake, I mean, he with his elbow, he hit Yannis Hadji's head. And there I've heard so many opinions from people that do not really watch football. They just decided to watch this match, and they started like saying how that should have been a yellow card right there because they broke his head, whatever. Man, I like Yannis Hadji. Because of Yannis Hadji, I'm watching football. I said it in 2 of my videos. One, in the first one when I talked about Romania's national team, and in the very first video of this podcast, I said that because of Yannis Hadji, I started watching football. But there was no, I mean, I understand why there wasn't a yellow card awarded, why there was not a penalty kick awarded. Let me explain you. So, they both, I mean, if this would have happened when both of them would have reached for the ball, then yes, there should have been a penalty kick awarded and as well a yellow card, understandable, okay. But the thing is that the fall was committed when they were landing back on earth, when they were landing back on the pitch, you know. So basically, I mean, that was, I don't know exactly how to explain it to people that do not really watch football, but basically because they were landing back on the pitch, you do not really control how you land back, and it was visible that it was not intentional. And anyways, I mean, sometimes falls are committed unintentionally and still penalties are awarded or yellow cards are awarded. But I mean, in this kind of situation, a penalty kick or a yellow card or a red card or whatever would have been awarded if this fall was committed when both of them reached for the ball. But when they fell back on the pitch, when they landed back on the pitch, I mean, it does not count as a fall. I do not exactly know how to explain it, but I hope you guys kind of understood. So yeah, that was, in my opinion, a correct decision, a clear decision. Okay, though that I think that it got us all freaked out in that moment because, I mean, they landed back on earth. They landed back on the pitch, and literally Yannis Hadji was like standing down, and you could have seen how blood was like going like that on his arm, and like blood was falling down off his arms and off his arm, and I was like, oh my god, he broke his head. And then like the doctors joined in the field. He received the medical attention and stuff like that, and the doctors pretty much put him ice on. He said whatever, but then they put a little cotton pad, I would say. I don't think it was actually a cotton pad, but whatever. They put something looking like a cotton pad on his head, on the area that has been injured, and then they put him that kind of head cap that generally people that are working with fish, that are like cooking fish, are wearing. Literally, that was also the look that he was having. I'm even going to put a picture of him in the corner, and it was really funny because 433 posted him, and as well OneFootball posted him, and they wrote like a new look for Yannis Hadji. And yeah, that was quite funny. But yeah, I mean, everybody freaked out. Everybody was like, oh my god, what's going on? But even after that, that guy was, I mean, he played pretty well in this match. It was definitely not the best performance ever, but it was okay. And especially to think about the fact that he was able to continue after literally he got so much blood coming out of his head, and imagine the pain in that moment. Like, yeah. Anyways, but okay, this in my opinion was not a controversial decision, but there, a few minutes after, I think that maybe 4 minutes after, there was a really controversial decision, and that was when literally a player of ours has been left laying down on the field. He was absolutely dying in there. I mean, he was showing the coach that he's not simulating. He was doing like this, like, I'm not simulating, come. Like, he asked the doctors to join in the field. He asked for medical attention. He was not having it, or I mean, and he was definitely not stimulating. And basically right there, I hope that I'm going to find a video of this fall, because otherwise I cannot really explain it. But it was really a rough fall. It was a really unconscious action, and yeah, an unconscious actions from Dumfries, who actually committed this fall. He tried to make our player lose his possession from the ball, lose ball possession in a very rough and aggressive way that no player should have done. I mean, that guy literally felt like he's going to die, and there was I mean, it was crazy what was going on in this match, and they were saying that we are mediocre and aggressive. We are aggressive, right? Okay, whatever. And like literally that player almost died in there. I mean, he was dying on the pitch. And what did the referee say? Yeah, I'm not going to award not even a free kick. He didn't even count that as a foul. He didn't even count that as a foul. I mean, some other referees would have even given a red card, but no. No, I'm not even going to award the free kick. And yeah, I mean, it was clear that that was a really severe injury that player suffered. I mean, he was even replaced after that. I mean, he was not able to play, and no, not even a free kick awarded. Nah, nothing happened in there. And anyways, but luckily Dumfries received his so-called karma in the second half, because he received the yellow card because he was pretty much trying to lose time. And yeah, that was really annoying. But anyways, somehow the first half is ending. Us Romanians were really hoping, because as well our coach is actually really good at motivational speeches, and I think that that's something that has helped us advance in this competition and in this tournament. And we were thinking that, okay, after the halftime, when they have this break where the coach is going to talk to them, definitely everything is going to be alright. We're going to score an equalizer, and thank God, maybe even a winner. If not, we are going to lose time till we get to penalties, and at penalties we'll see what's going on. Even though I was really hoping not to go to penalties, because honestly I think that if we would have got to penalties, probably we would have lost. But yeah, anyway, second half, with the second half it was not the same story, definitely. I mean, many things have changed. And first of all, somehow, I mean, by the way, nobody can complain about our defense. Our defense was amazing. Our defense, I'm going to jump to say that was divine. I'm going to jump to say that was divine. I mean, those Netherlands Netherlandsish, how do you call them? Like, for example, a Romanian player, but Netherlands, players from Netherlands, how do you call them? Okay, I'm just gonna say players from Netherlands. Okay, so those players from Netherlands, they were absolutely like dying out of anger and out of frustration, because they were not able to pass our Chinese wall. Literally, our defense was the Chinese wall. Chinese Great Wall, I think that is called, actually. But yeah, that was our defense. Our defense was divine. Nobody can prove me wrong, okay? And yeah, it was really good, but somehow they managed to score the second goal. And basically that happened when Dragushin has done a really big error. He committed a really big error, a defending error. Basically, actually, I do not know exactly how to explain this. I really hope that I'm going to find videos of this. Generally, sadly, I don't really find videos of moments besides goals. So yeah, but I hope that I'm going to find right here a video to place it in the corner, because basically I don't know exactly how to explain it, but the thing is that there Dragushin committed an error in the defending area, and that resulted the goal. So again, I mean, it was not luck, but yeah, whatever. And from that moment we were already really demoralized, and yeah, the third goal came because at that point we did not really want to fight. But honestly, I don't think that it was the way this 3-0 final score was definitely not obtained in the way that the Netherlands squad was expecting, because probably they were expecting that they're going to start a siege against us, but we did the siege against them. In their half, we were the one that did the siege. And basically they were probably they were thinking that those 3 goals are gonna come in maybe 70 minutes, but no, it was not really the case. They fought a lot for those 3 goals, and yeah, 1 goal came out of luck. The other 2 came, I mean, they were fair. I wouldn't say that they were out of luck, but for the other 2 goals, they really fought to be able to score them. But yeah, what can I say? And basically, I wanted to talk about the fact that I think that the referee, I mean, I've even read a headline about the fact that the referee was paid. I mean, I wrote a headline that this is the first UEFA referee in this European tournament that has been paid to yeah, to declare a different winner. And honestly, I really agree with that, because let me explain you now. So first of all, I've told you about that yellow card that was not awarded, okay? Now let's tell you about a yellow card that has been awarded, that has been awarded in our for our squad, for a player from our squad. So basically, what has happened? Ali Bek, our forward, started a counterattack, and he was going off strong. I mean, yeah. And literally, a Netherlands player, I mean, there was the most minimal contact between Ali Bek and the Netherlands, and that player from Netherlands. I really hope I'm going to find a video about this, from this action. So there was the littlest, minimal contact between them. And basically, the player from Netherlands tripped. Not Ali Bek has tripped him. No, he literally tripped because of Ali Bek. I'm not making it sound valid, but I really hope I'm going to find a video, because I cannot explain it otherwise, you know? But basically, there should have not been a foul awarded, but somehow a foul there has been awarded a free kick, and our captain went to the referee to complain about it, because he was absolutely you know, I really do not have words at this point. I mean, I'm trying my best to not curse right now. I'm trying my best to keep calm, but I can't. And the thing is that, yeah, like, our player, our captain, Stanchu, went to the referee and talked to him about it. He complained about the decision, because of course, it was an absurd decision. But nothing happened. Our captain, Nicolae Stancu, received a yellow card because of complaining. Yeah, and basically our counterattack has been stopped right in that moment, and honestly I think that if that counterattack would have, I mean, we were going strong. Ali Bek was alone. At this point, I mean, he passed all of the players from Netherlands. That would have been a goal. And yeah, the referee said, no, I'm going to award the free kick. There was a foul committed. And then I'm going to give a yellow card to Nicolae Stancu. Absolutely absurd. And I really hope I'm going to find that headline to post it on here to basically you guys to see, because I mean, as I said, I read an article about this fact that that player from UEFA that the referee from UEFA has been paid, but I mean, I'm not 100% sure, because probably if there were actual evidence, there would have been a way bigger scandal about this. But I really think that really fast they're going to find evidence, because it was kind of clear that, I mean, the way he officiated the game was not fair. And honestly, I don't want to be that kind of citizen, honestly, because I've seen this behavior from Polish players and from the Polish country or from different many countries that the moment when they lost, they started saying that is the referee's fault and that the referee was supporting the other team and stuff like that. And I'm really not that kind of person to actually do that. I mean, when we lose, I accept that. I am sad, but I accept the fact that we lose and that it was our fault. But at this point, I really do not think that our style of playing was the only factor which made us lose. Because I mean, yes, in the second half, definitely we probably. Okay, there has been a really weird sound coming out from outside and I gotta be scared. Anyway, so in the second half, definitely we didn't play as good as we did in the first half, and definitely I think that those 2 goals would have happened even if the referee was fair, even if the referee was not fair. But I think that we would have had more chances to score goals and probably would have scored at least 1 goal if the referee's decisions were fair, but they were not. So I mean, he had 2 fair decisions in my opinion, and that was the fact that he disallowed a goal, a Netherlands goal, due to offside. I mean, he was an offside, it was visible, we've seen it. I mean, they placed that line and they showed us a photo of how that guy was in an offside position. Okay, fine. And the second decision that was fair was the fact that he gave with Dumfries a yellow card due to losing time and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, that was as well fair. But besides that, yeah, not 2 fair decisions, and I really hope that I'm going to find the headline that I've seen with the fact that the referee was paid, and I really hope that more evidence is going to be brought in court, and he's actually going to pay for what he has done. I really hope that he's not going to get away from this with this. And really, I really promise that I'm not saying this out of frustration or because I simply cannot accept the fact that we lost, because us as Romanians, trust me, I mean, we do not play the best football ever. We've been through this pain of not even being able to qualify to a European tournament for many years. I mean, we are used with this. We are not right now complaining out of frustration. I mean, we are used with being disappointed by this national team. I mean, it's okay. literally this time I think that we deserve to be in the I mean, I don't know if we deserved to be in the quarterfinals, but definitely this final score was not the one that we deserved in this match of round of 16. So yeah, and I wanted to say one more thing about our squad, about this match, but yeah, anyways, I'm going to let it slide because I do not remember what else I wanted to say. And I'm going now to dive into the other match that took place yesterday, the European tournament, and that was Turkey versus Austria, which honestly, it was a really interesting match because Austria, even though they're not the best team ever, the way they played in the groups, I mean, their playing was really impressive, I wouldn't lie. And as I said, in my opinion, Turkey is going to be the dark horse in this competition, and they are still proving that they are the dark horse in this competition. And yeah, basically, I really liked, I found interesting the Turkey lineup from this match. I mean, they changed the formation. Çalhanoğlu was not in this lineup. I kind of understand why, because oh no, wait. No, Çalhanoğlu was not in this lineup because I don't remember exactly, but basically he was not able to play. Wait, but as well, I would have understood why they did not want to have him, because the other player that played in his position really had a good performance yesterday. But anyways, I like the fact that I've seen Arda Güler as a striker, but I found it a bit surprising because that's not his regular position. I mean, he plays as a left central midfielder, and sometimes at Real Madrid he played as a left winger. I mean, basically kind of like a striker. For people who don't know what the left winger is, basically is a striker that plays in left. Basically kind of like, so if you guys know Real Madrid's lineup, in front are Vinicius and Rodrigo. Yeah, the one in the left. Okay, and he sometimes played as a left winger because he has really great offensive abilities and offensive skills. I mean, he scores lots of goals, and he's really good at offensive style of playing, I would say. And and now see him an actual like regular striker, it was weird to see that. But I mean, the coach took his decision. But yeah, I think that it was not necessarily the greatest, but okay, whatever. It was interesting to see Arda Güler and Yildiz in the same lineup. I think that they did that. I think that was as well a reason why they put Arda Güler as a striker, because probably they wanted as well Yildiz, and they played the same position, if I'm not mistaken. And but I really like the way Turkey played. And let me actually tell you something about the whole Arda Güler scored. He didn't score. He did 2 decisive passes, both from a corner kick. He shot 2 corner kicks, which ended up as goals. And let me tell you something. So before the match, I was outside with my friends, and when the notification on my phone came with the Turkish lineup, and I've seen that Arda Güler is playing, I started screaming Arda Güler on like the street. I was like full on. I was so happy, you know. And after I started screaming, I did his celebration like this. And the moment when I did like this, it like the sky created a lightning. There was a lightning exactly when I did like this. And I was like, I started screaming even louder. I was like, oh my god, this is a sign, he's going to score tonight and stuff like that. And then the whole hour that I've been outside, I was just screaming how Arda Güler is going to score a goal. Arda Güler is going today to score a goal. This is a sign, he's going to score tonight, blah, blah, blah. And literally my friends were saying, you're saying this so much that at this point I hope that he's going to score an own goal. But no, he didn't score an own goal, but he did 2 decisive passes. And I really liked the way he shot those corner kicks. And you know, they said that they got him at Real Madrid to be basically to continue Modric's legacy. And I kind of agree with that. I see some things from, I kind of see Modric in him a little bit. I as well see Kroos a little bit in him, but I as well see Arda Güler, and I really like the fact that I think he has a really original style of playing, and he's really original, I would say. And I was really happy because of his performance. But I was not really paying that much attention to this match because I was just mad on the other match that took place yesterday. And I guess this was it for today, you guys. It was probably the saddest episode so far, but anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Share it to your friends if you think that any of this information might be useful to them. Comment down below any suggestion for me to improve. And subscribe to keep in tune with all of my uploads. Okay, you guys, bye!